Hey guys, welcome to my den. I hope you're all doing well. I'm Chingu, which literally means friend in Korean. It's not my real name, but it's one of my so-called nicknames. Think of me as your friend who's helping you stay up to date with K-dramas as well as Korean movies. I love making commentaries, reviews, and explanation videos about dramas, movies, characters, and etc. Grab your snacks because today's tea is about to be hot, hot, hot. Today, I'm going to be reviewing the 7th episode of Season 2 from the K-drama Love featuring Marriage and Divorce, while also sharing some of my own theories. I reviewed the other episodes and you can find the videos on my channel or in the playlist that I've created for the K-drama. The link will be in my description box. As expected, Sapyeong didn't get to see Ami at the stable. Ami received a call from her manager telling her that she had to be elsewhere. And when Pyong came, she talked to Yushin while telling him that Park Hae-ryun saw him with another woman. I'm telling you guys, Pyong trusts her husband way too much. Of course, there needs to be trust within a relationship, but I just mean that in her eyes, the guy is like a god. He can do no wrong. Side note, but Shin is actually another word for God in Korean. In a sense, Yushin is her Shin. I don't think she should have told him because now he's even more alert and he knows that she has suspicions. As always, he fed her one of his lies. He also had the audacity to criticize Park Hae-ryun while mentioning that he's not like him. How hypocritical. His wife ate that right up and was even backing him up in his suspicions and in his everything that he was saying about Park Hae-ryun. Guys, when she finds out the truth, she's going to be very, very sad. Pyong finally talked to her mom again, and their conversation was as awkward as always. They are very detached from each other, so much so that Pyong couldn't even tell that her mother sounded sick. Even her husband could tell that something was up with his mother-in-law. It saddens me that Pyong blames her mother for things that were out of her control. I think she will finally understand her mother's point of view when she uncovers her husband's affair. Also, Pyong's aunt is coming to Korea and she found Pyong's mother unconscious. She's probably going to take her to the hospital soon. And maybe even she'll take her to the same hospital where Yushin works at. Ami got lovesick. Poor girl. I still don't get how she's lovesick and how she even got to loving Yushin. I doubt she even knows what love truly means because she herself said that she's very immature. Ami inflicted self-harm and fainted while at the hospital. She's going to be assigned to Yushin's department at work and he's going to be conflicted. Yushin seems really hurt or whatnot. He's probably going to start taking his frustrations out on his wife and her perfect image of him will start to crumble. In the teaser, we saw Dong-mi drugging Pyong once more. She seemed to have given her a stronger dose this time. Pyong might end up getting a blood test at the hospital where they'll uncover the drugs in her system. Dong-mi's deeds will slowly be uncovered and her predatory nature will be exposed. We also finally got to see what the dead dad ghost has been thinking. I thought that was pretty cool. By the way, guys, I have a theory on how Pyong will finally meet Ami. In one of the teasers for season 2, there was a short clip where Pyong and Dong-mi saw someone coming out of Dong-mi's kitchen, and I think the person is actually going to be Ami. Right now, Dong-mi is staying at Pyong's house, so maybe one day they're going to go visit Dong-mi's house, and there they will see Ami. Yushin might have brought Ami to his old house so that she could recover. I'm not sure if that's actually going to happen, but it's just something that came to mind and I wanted to share. Let me know your thoughts. Pan Mano ended up apologizing to his wife Yejong, and it was a very touching moment. I truly hope that he keeps his promise to treat her better. My favorite line was when he said that he could finally breathe, and that was just a breath of fresh air. From the actions that Mano has put forward so far, I can tell that he is repentant. He's even going to rename the dog. Yejong was touched by his apology and they seem happier than before. On another note, as Songwon's baby bump continues to grow, Pansayon's parents continue to favor her. At this point, I think they jump in joy at the thought of Sayon divorcing his wife. They blindsided Hae-ryun in a way because they said they would be on her side. And yet, anyone can tell whose side they're really on. I realized something today, guys. Songwon actually doesn't have much of a personality. Her personality is basically being naive, graceful, and innocent. I feel as though everything she does is calculated and repetitive. Maybe she doesn't have ulterior motives, but I think she acts in a way that will please other people. I also think that someone lacks self-confidence and she has to constantly put others before herself so that she can be humble and etc. In a healthy relationship, one should be growing. Neither her or Sion grew in their quote-unquote relationship. The first thing he noticed was literally her butt. Although they had their, I guess, deep conversations, they still barely know each other. How can you love someone you don't know? These people are out here throwing the word love around as if it's nothing. Hae-ryung finally met someone at the restaurant and she smacked Sion while pulling someone's hair. To be fair, her actions were a bit rough because someone is pregnant and it could startle her or whatnot, but it's totally understandable that Hae-ryung would act in that way. When she called someone a mistress, Ye-jung said that it was insulting. But in my head, I was just like, but that's the truth. Mano even went as far as telling Hae-ryung that she was embarrassing herself. I was like, excuse me? How is she embarrassing herself? I was appalled by their comments and lost some respect for Mano and Ye-jung in that moment. Sayoung is honestly so useless sometimes. Okay, a lot of times. Homeboy has no backbone. He was just existing in the background. Someone was there victimizing herself as if she's Little Red Riding Hood and Hae-ryung is the big, bad, hungry wolf. The four of them looked at Hae-ryung as if she was being unreasonable and as if her anger was unjustified. In the teaser, Hae-ryung mentioned signing papers and I sure hope she means divorce papers. Sayon does not deserve her. She can do way better. I also feel as though we're finally gonna see what someone truly thinks starting next episode, because in the teaser she mentioned how Sayon wants to leave his wife Hae-ryung because of how she is. Someone probably thinks she's better than Boe-ryung because she's so docile, sweet, and as Mano said, classy. If she was that classy, she would not have slept with a married man. We didn't get to see much of Lee Shi-yoon and her family in this episode, but there's still some things I'd like to discuss. Young-ki decided to become an interpreter for a living, and as someone who loves to learn languages, I'm very impressed with her career choice, and I pray that she goes far. Young-ki also got accepted into the university of her choice. Kudos to her. Her dad came to congratulate her while offering her money, and she chose not to take it. The dad really thinks parenting only equates to financial support. Hae-ryung hasn't truly realized what he's lost to be with his mistress. He doesn't care, to be honest, since he's still in his honeymoon phase. Huram had a conversation with his mom and sister, and he mentioned how he will never be like his father. I don't know about you guys, but that comment stings. How bad do you have to be for your son to say that he definitely doesn't want to grow up like you? Yikes. Seon is looking happier, and thank God she didn't meet Namgabin in this episode. Seon has decided that she will be happy for herself as well as her children. Namgabi and Park Hae-ryung went shopping for wedding clothes, and I don't know if it's just me, but Gabin did not look too thrilled. I truly believe that she doesn't love the man. She needed someone to make her feel better about herself, and he was there to take care of her. I rolled my eyes so many times while watching this episode. Very incredible, to be honest. I'm actually looking forward to the next time the mistresses meet to have dinner. I love seeing them hype up each other in their respective affairs. There's always room for laughter. A perfect reason why we should be selective about our friends. Guys, don't get friends who are going to encourage you down the wrong path. I'm baffled that such quote-unquote distinguished individuals can be so rotten. Anyways, that was it for me. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Episode 8 will air shortly on Netflix, but you can find it on other drama sites as well, such as Dramacool. My review for episode 8 will come out shortly, so stay tuned. If you like this video and want to see more from me, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. Take care, may God bless y'all, and until next time, bye!